But we did leave, season 2 with her kissing him and then just getting on the plane and dipping out for an entire summer.
What type of thing is that?
Right? So how is he feeling season 3 when Zoe's concerned?
I can't really say exactly what goes down, but I can say that it is addressed for sure. But I'm really excited about Aaron's growth in season 3. It's his last year. He's really becoming a man, having to deal with real life situations, student loans, and the topics that we're talking about, toxic masculinity, and which I think is important to talk about. And so many what Grownish does, talk about the things most people are afraid to talk about, and open up that conversation so that we can all grow as a unit. Yeah.
Take me through why was it important for them to talk about student loan debt, because it is such a huge issue for so many people. And I saw a clip of an upcoming episode where he has like $100,000 in debt. Yeah,
it's insane. I mean, I didn't go to college, but I can only imagine, what type of setup.
Crippling.
Yeah, what type of setup is that? Like, you're saying I have to do this to get a job, but also I can't make money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a little backwards, but I think it's just good and informative, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And you mentioned toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
How do we see that sort of manifest?
Just in terms of, what are the requirements or the society's requirements to be a man? What is the expectation of being a man? And, me growing up all over, I was on Broadway, I was traveling and just meeting a whole a bunch of different type of people. I was able to find my own thing, but some people, it could be their dad, it could be people in their life forcing them to be maybe one way or only accepting them if they're one way. And you got to be comfortable in your own skin, and that's what I think represents a man, is someone who can stand and, on his own and be able to be confident in that.
That's a male issue, but I think specifically it's interesting and important to talk about it in communities of color, especially Black men.
Yeah.
Toxic masculinity.
It's like
one of the last bastions.
Can't even say like you love you to somebody else without someone being like weird. It's like, yo, we're all here together. Like, I love you, And I feel like, especially, sometimes in the industry, it's hard for us to big up each other. Like, hey, great job, because they feel like, oh, it's a battle, and it's really not. It's about togetherness, which is why I love Grownish again.
Do you feel that, you felt that, people
Have I felt that before?
Yeah, just that toxic nature.
Especially, some people that I might have looked up to, whatever, just was expecting, some, hey, man, keep the, and it's just like that. And I'm like, what? I loved you. You're the reason I'm here. Now I'm coming to destroy you. No, I'm joking. Just kidding.
The mental health conversation has also been a pretty consistent part of Aaron's storyline.
I love that.
Through the big event to raise awareness. And one of my favorite episodes was him and all the other Black students just having a town forum, just talking about their feelings.
Yeah.
And that's such an impactful episode.
Talking. Yeah. I always keep saying that because I think it's so important. We go through all of these things, and until you open your mouth, you think that you're going through it alone, and you're trying to deal with all these issues. But that's why, it would have just been one person on earth if that's how it was supposed to be, but we're here to be able to help each other. Iron sharpens iron is one of my favorite quotes, but I think one of my favorite things that I was informed about was the athletic aspect. Some athletes, how much money they're willing to spend for an athlete on their physical therapy, on all of these things to make sure that their bodies are right to play and not get paid for all the people that are coming to pay to see them. And then when it comes to their, mind, it's like, oh, that's second. Yeah. That comes last, or that doesn't come at all. So that was a super, super enlightening moment for me when I was reading the script and just kind of like, dang, this really is wild.
And it's so true. I went to a big university, a big football school, and that is where the effort and the focus is, and that's where the dollars go.
They only got to do good in class. Hey, as long as you're playing good out there, you're doing good? All right.
Yeah, you're good.
You want some coffee? You want a pancake? Hey, I just made some breakfast.
You want some new shoes?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, bet. Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's 3 counselors in an entire campus, 20,000 students.
It's wild.
You're like, what's happening?
And like I said, I always say the realest information, the truest information is never on the front page of the magazine. It's always in some small article. You got to really dissect and find that out, because they're not gonna, they're not gonna make that relevant.